To Harden. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Mills in possession. The deficit now up to 12. Beyond the arc for three. Can't connect. Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway. 4-2. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Harden, he has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense centers around him.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
DeMar DeRozan has got 2 shots coming. Right now shooting 62% in this one. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Rivers into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Turned away by Aldridge.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Patty Mills. To DeRozan. To Patty Mills. DeRozan to Patty Mills. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The shot by Rivers, no good. Rises for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Rivers with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Harden. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Rudy Gay trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. It's in the hands of James Harden. Shot from the lane won't go. DeRozan with it. His guys down by 9. To Patty Mills. DeRozan lets it fly from beyond the arc. Patty Mills is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Harden in possession. Lead stands at 7. To Gerald Green. Down low, Capella. Can't connect from inside.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
And the slam.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Houston with the basketball. Paul to Gerald Green. Harden up against DeRozan. To Gerald Green. From long range, it's corralled by San Antonio. DeRozan with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense. Add 2 points to the board.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
DeRozan matched up with Harden. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
No, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 61% in this one. The free throw, good. Converts on the 3-point play, and the margin is down to 2 to Harden. Paul. To Gerald Green. Has a chance. Gets a shot up off the mark. Rudy Gay matched up with Gerald Green. DeRozan to Rudy Gay. From the outside, no good. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Paul. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
DeMar DeRozan trying to cash in on the 3-point play, shooting 63% in this contest. Off the mark at the line. To Harden. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. San Antonio with the basketball. DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Goes to the right side. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from this defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed the foul shot. Green with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance. Chance at a 3-point play. DeMar DeRozan at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. His percentage right now, 57%. It's a 5-second violation. Aldridge. DeRozan against Harden. To Patty Mills. DeRozan. Fires the three. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Mills in possession. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. To DeRozan. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Contested, no problem. Gerald Green with the three. Spurs will take the timeout. They trail by one. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Time to shuffle things up. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
DeMar DeRozan